Hello, everyone. Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The running game will be a focus today. The Bears come in ranked in the top 10 in rush defense, and they'll go up against a Packers team in the So, with the call of this Week 16 matchup, let's hand it over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, Week 16. We've got a good one in store between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. And the defense definitely showing blitz here.
Here we go.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. And with this offense, one guy to key in on defensively is Kevin White.
Had to battle injuries at the start of his career, but boy, he's ready to fulfill his promise. An absolute beast downfield.
Watch it now, Barney. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Here we go.
Throwing his Garoppolo on third down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They were ready for what the defense was showing. They had prepared for that look, recognized it, went straight to the air, and got the first run down.
I love the recognition because you can prepare for everything, you can watch the tape and put together your game plan, but you still have to understand what they're doing in terms of what they're showing and be able to adjust accordingly, and they did exactly that.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Here we go.
The first carry for the tailback, Jeremy Langford. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Here we go.
Langford again. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. The tackle will be credited to Jake Ryan.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, are usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of 5 at the 6.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gain. That's tough to do because you usually have a safety between the middle of the field. If you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a change-up in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the change-up, and on that play, it worked for big yardage.
Watch left, watch left, watch left. Stop right there. Hurry up, here we go.
Back to the ground, this time Langford. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably doing play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action, throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline on the opening drive. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
It's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline, somewhat happy.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. talked before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well. And most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it.
Give them a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Now Wilson on 2nd down. For Kittle here, it's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. They're starting 11 defensively for the Bears.
Kyle Fuller is one of those new breed, complete defensive backs. Eager to tackle, but a better cover man. The Bears have put an extra defender in the secondary on 3rd down.
Yep, they're in the nickel. He's got Adams on the hook on. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route running guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football, and they've got it here with a 1st down. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. 1st and goal here from the 9. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, but it sets up 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. They'll be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And the ball comes out of the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Able down the intended receiver, and it brings up 4th down. So on that for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So 3 points is the outcome, but probably not what they're looking for given the drive that they were on.
Yeah, things were looking good. You had it 1st and goal, but then the offense sputters a bit, and they're forced to settle for a field goal.
Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. This is going to be frank about the whole thing. Anyone happy about a 3-point kicker? Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that.
This is Howard. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down. 3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. It's complete right side to Benjamin. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Never make the mistake of the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled, except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And Jeffrey's got it. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end, little short run.
3 yards remaining here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
A give to Howard. And he is going to lose yardage here. So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag.
Good job, D. Good job. Good stuff, baby. Good stuff. Good stuff.
2nd down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. Time to step aside. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Lucky 56. Set. Green, 39. Green.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle
Here we
him.
go. Watch him now, Barney.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep Bruins off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal. Missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with that INT. So an empty possession, and what do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Check 15.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Over the middle, Rodgers has it. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle? Love the run right there. And when you analyzed him coming out of college, when you tried to put a grade on him, you saw the flashes while he was in school, but you didn't see the full production. You didn't see the finished product. He's a little bit raw, but you can see why people liked it. Those types of runs make you think there's plenty more there, and we'll see if that continues for him.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He'll try to set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Shift together here from the D-line. Now Wilson on 1st down. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so.
I think he had to read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
completion. On third down, Wilson. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
And Crosby puts it through, and they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So they kick it through to take the lead. There is a little bit of time left, though, here in the second quarter.
And while they're concerned about not giving up a big return or giving up points themselves going into the half, how good do they feel, though, putting points on the board themselves right near the end of the first half?
And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Let's go!
But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Okay, Larry, thank you. No touchdowns in our first half. What will we see in half number 2? Time to find out. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done.
They're going to rush coming, and he's taken down. Oh, a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Man, he got in there. Things have done to adjust and account for that.
But what you're hoping is to see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Being chased out left. Now he's got a man complete. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 46 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Flip one out here to his running back. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Throwing the slant pattern here, complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
To throw again is Wilson. He's got that escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion now. Finally, the defense gets it.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Yeah, they've got an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd and 13. 3rd and long, it's Wilson. This is caught at the 8. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
And stopped him in his tracks. So 3 field goals for him here, and this last one helps him stretch out the lead.
And he's been solid as usual. And this is what you need to do. Make sure you get points out of every possession. And so far, they've done a nice job of that.
Given 9 on the carry that set up with a 2nd and 1. And now they're in the hurry-up.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. They got Curry in the back. He was the finisher. A really nice run.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Detroit! Detroit! Now let's go! Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time. And it's 2nd down. Pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
Here we go now!
And quickly, they get to the line. Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
All right, here we go.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at the 30-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there. And now we know why you're trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. To throw is Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're 1-2 threes, and they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
In this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Throwing is Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
Back now at Soldier Field. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth. They come out here in the line. Here's the fullback, Ripkowski. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but sure the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box and a big run. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. Puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line. I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line. This time Wilson will throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Oh, no, he wants the ball. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bears offense see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. They always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. But they're hoping is that last mistake is the only one of the game. Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right? Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And there they went crossing route against his own defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone, sometimes you're throwing it between the zones, sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
They'll run it now, out of the gun. And some room to work. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Chicago. Jordan Howard, his 17th touchdown now of the season. And the Bears are an extra point away from taking the lead in this game. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice.
And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked up. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They've got to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Again, it's Howard. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. Tackle made there by Nick Perry.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock, they control the down, and that way you often control the game.
Bringing it in. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
And when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
First, they go right back to Howard. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. 2nd down, 9 yards to go. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
All right, here we go.
They'll run it now, out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blow. Sometimes it disrupts themselves.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
He is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Jordan Howard, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Bears are for the extra point. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here comes Cobb. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Shift together here from the D-line. Chucks this one away from home. Incomplete. Now it's third down. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on third down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. They'll look to throw. Can't get the throw away. He's taken down. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. 1 score down. Here we go. They're down. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Adams has it complete. Shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room. There he goes left side. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter.
And now we get a tie game after that touchdown. And you and I both know what that means. Extra point in this situation, this little time left, takes on some extra emphasis, doesn't it?
It does indeed. Now inside the final minute, can they get it and hold on? Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. He's going to let it fly. And it pops free. The collision there turned the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Every offensive coordinator, chance to make a big play, that's going to hurt.
Here we go, Albert!
He's back to throw. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Morgan Burnett. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. They're up by one. They have the football. The key here, just don't do anything silly, right, Charles?
That's exactly right. You know, all the admonitions as they ran out there. Take care of the ball. Secure everything. Be tight in everything that you...
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. No running now out of the gun. He leaps over him. They'll get 4 on second down, but it leaves them with third and still 9 to go. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Throwing now is Wilson. He's got Adams on the hookup. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. So here we go, first and 10 now. And this defense, they needed that 1 more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you can hear it.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. A great read, it's picked off, but he will not be able to.
You know it. What's my name? What's my name? No, it ain't.
Pick! Nice pick!